Nice. And before we start tackling React Router, effectively before we start setting up our single page application, since I'm getting these questions a lot, let me just answer them. Where as far as the logo, it was built in Figma, and there's 20,000 great tutorials on Figma, so I'm not gonna spend any more time on that. Again, you can set this one up pretty quickly, or you can get somebody to do it for you from the sites like Upwork and Fiverr. And then as far as the images, I actually prefer this resource, and the site name is onDraw. So let me move this one to a separate screen, and the URL is ondraw.co. You can browse the images, and notice here how you can change the color. So essentially what I did is I came up with my main color, which you can find in the index CSS, and then I went with this primary 500. You can just copy the hex value here, copy and paste, and now it's going to be applied to all the images, and then you can read the rest, where essentially I can search. So in here, if I type job, these are going to be all the images associated with jobs, and then you can just click on them, and then you have two options. You can go with PNG, or you can go with SVG. SVG is going to be the one with a transparent background. So grab the image, rename it, and you're good to go. And lastly, I just want to mention that if you don't like my main image, what you'll also notice in the assets, in the images more specifically, the main alternative. So if you want to go with this one, then simply what you can do is go to a landing one and just change the file name. So in this case, I'm not going to go with main. I'm going to go with alternative. What you'll notice on a big screen, so not on a small screen, but on a big screen, is different image. And the image is going to look something like this. And hopefully that answers both questions that I'm pretty much getting in all the projects. So now we can move on to the next step.